Hey y'all, we live. We live. And I'm on time too. We live and I'm on time. Come on in, hit the like button, share the live. Come on in, hit the like button, share the live. If you catch this and I am no longer live, please type replay, hit the like button, and share. Subscribe to the channel. I'm just chilling with my Modelo and my chips. Yeah, just chilling. Did all the content I'm gonna do for the day. Okay. If anybody want to come up, put the link in the comment section. I am on StreamYard. Earlier, I was on my phone. Oh, have mercy. Hey, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. It's live. There's no way. Let me set me some goals up. Let me make me some goals. Okay, I set up my goal. If y'all can help, fine. Not fine. Every time I go into my thing, is remind me to set up a goal. Share the live for me. I'm sharing it out myself. Hey, y'all, hit the like button. Share the live, please. Come on in. Relationship Talk Wednesdays. Every Wednesday we go live, talk about relationships. And I always start with, am I the asshole? Cheers, y'all. Hey, Amelia, where you been? I was just gonna ask you where you been. Hey, Nerly. Come on in, Nerly. You say 4? Hope everybody had a great day today. It's still raining where I'm at. It is raining. It's been raining all day. I mean, all day. Oh, you say I made a mistake. You say as I still a wave though. Maybe you'll see me at your. Okay. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate you stopping by. Whenever you can. No pressure. Okay, let's go into our Am I the Asshole? Am I the asshole for wanting to end a 10-year happy marriage because my husband continued a kink without my consent? I don't know what that is. So let's read that. Let me take a swallow first. Hey, Deb. I'm going to read the title again. Am I the asshole for wanting to end a 10-year happy marriage because my husband continued a kink without my consent? Okay, she's 33, husband is 30. Have known each other for 12 years. Dated for 10, married for 5. We go with the 10 because the marriage was just a paper. We have 2 young children, 5 and 10. We generally have a good marriage, a few rough spots, some sexual incompatibility, different life goals, etc. Well, the last few months, we shared a kink where he tries to have, you know what, with me without waking me. It was fun at first because it was something different and felt safe with my husband. We even experimented with me drinking that night. And there were times when I never woke up. That's bad. How you want to wake up and y'all doing that? That's crazy. But anyway, I consented to all of it and for the first few times enjoyed it. Other times I would pretend to still be asleep and he knew I was faking because we both laugh after. For context, I'm a heavy sleeper and sometimes sleepwalk and talk. And I'm difficult to rouse. This is especially true if I've been drinking, which I don't do often, usually socially or on the weekends. Cool. Anyway, it reached a point where this kink was the only time we were being intimate. He wasn't really interested in anything else, though if I asked, which I rarely do, he'd make an attempt. He said it was because he was enjoying the new kink so much. Well, a month or 2 in, started to feel uncomfortable with it. I didn't like that it was the only time we were intimate and really didn't like that sometimes. I didn't even remember it at all. Damn. I just felt like it happened and he confirmed afterwards. It felt like I was no longer part of it. That makes sense? About 2 weeks ago, after one such conversation about it happening the night before, I directly asked that it stop. I said that I no longer was comfortable, that it made me feel bad, confused, uninvolved, etc. He laughed at first, wondering what was with the sudden switch, since I seemingly had no problems with it. Okay, here we go. About 2 weeks ago, after one such conversation happening, okay, I read that. Okay, everything seemed fine. He didn't argue. Well, we didn't argue. We continued not to be intimate, but that was nothing new. And then 3 days ago, I woke up after a night of light drinking and with friends and felt off, tenderness in my top part. A certain tenderness and smell down below that I think most women recognize. Hey y'all, come on in. I knew, but at the same time, I couldn't believe it. So I didn't say anything for a day. But then I couldn't contain it anymore. How normal he was acting. Felt like I was going insane. I asked, or rather accused, point blank, he tried to lie. But when I laid out the evidence, he quickly conceded. He tried to laugh it off at first. He basically said that it wasn't a big deal, that we'd done it so many times before with my permission, that I was still his wife, that I'm difficult to start things with when I'm awake. Damn. And that anyway, I had enjoyed the kink and he wasn't sure if my sudden refusal was a part of it for me, like a CNC thing, which we had spoken of before. And I had expressed some interest in, but it never went further than the conversation or two. And then he hit me with another kicker. He'd done it the night before this one too. And he said I hadn't complained then, even though I looked to have been briefly awake. I had no idea and no memory of that, and had also been likely drinking with friends. We had a weekend out of hanging with friends. When we reached the end of the conversation, I pointed out that I felt hurt, betrayed, and told him that I was trying to invalidate all that had been even apologized. He hadn't even apologized. He was quiet for a second and then did apologize and asked what he could do to fix it. I said to give me time. He tried to bring up the conversations twice since then, but I've shut it down. I don't know what to say. I feel so many different things. I feel betrayed, hurt, angry, but also guilt because he's right that I am hard to start things with and usually say no. I felt like I had been so firm, so direct in telling him no, that there had been no room for doubt. And yet it happened twice. Part of me feels the ending things for good, but I know he'll be so flabbergasted. And hell, so will I. Because our relationship is actually good outside of this. We're not intimate, passionate, but we do cuddle. We do hobbies together. We hold hands in the car. We act silly with the kids. We really do have a great life. I do love them. And I think this is why it hurts so bad. I guess my questions are, am I overreacting? If not, is this fixable? And if so, how? I need advice on this relationship. Has anyone gone through it? I feel betrayed. And if nothing else, I need help on getting through the emotions. So maybe someone could steer me somewhere for that. Wow. So y'all heard, I need a drink after that. I ain't never in my life heard of no kink. I ain't heard of no kink. So child, I don't know what to say. Y'all ever heard of a kink? What y'all got to say about this? I think she need to go to some type of therapy and try to find out why she's sleepwalking, sleep talking, if they can help her for that. Maybe intimacy therapy. She don't like to do it. A lot of women don't like to do it. They just do it because it's their job. They think it's part of their title as being a wife. If they don't really want to be touched, they're not interested in it. Sometimes it is the partner, I believe. And sometimes it's just them not want to be bothered. So I'm waiting on y'all. Get in the comments. I'm waiting on y'all. Respond before I go to the next story. I'll just sit here and be lying. Shit, I don't want to keep talking to myself. I started off. Hey, I am. My friend name spelled the same way as yours, I am, except it got an A at the end. So her name is Ayana. You say Great Day Rocks in live chat. It's called a fetish, and they sound like they're the kids. Right, instead of the kids. But thank you, honey, for responding. You're the first one to respond to that. I'm trying to give everybody else a chance to chime in. Before I go to the next story. I don't think nobody else gonna respond, so I'm going to the next story. Am I the asshole for refusing to do something special on my wedding day for my sister because she refused to do something for me at hers. I don't want to read that. That sounds boring. Am I the asshole for confronting my dad's new wife at their anniversary dinner? It all depends. Hey, Reba. Come on in, lady. So good to see you. Come on in. Come on in. I don't know if I want to read that one. Am I what? Husband kissed another woman. Okay. Let's read that one, y'all. She said AIO. I don't know what the hell AIO stand for, but husband kissed another woman. Am I something? But anyway, yesterday my husband, 40 years old, told me that he kissed another woman. Can y'all believe that? He said, I'd be concerned that he wants an unconscious partner doing, yeah. That's what, hey, Tashana. I was like, what? What the hell? What's up with that? Okay, yesterday my husband, 40 years old, told me that he kissed another woman. I'm 44, and the woman in question is a friend of his, someone I had just spoken with the day before. We'd already fought about her a few months ago after he went out for dinner with her to catch up at 6:30 p.m. and didn't come home until 12:30 a.m. They ended up going to the casino next door after dinner. He insisted nothing happened, that they were just friends. But I told him back then that the dynamic made me uncomfortable and that he was sending the wrong message. He made me feel like I was overreacting and being ridiculous. Fast forward to now. He confessed to sharing a passionate kiss with her last week. When I asked if he stopped it at any point, he admitted he didn't and followed through. When I asked if there were feelings involved, he said yes, that they had a moment. He claims he still wants to be with me, that he loves me and doesn't love her. I could have worked through the pain of the kiss. It hurt, but it was just a kiss. What truly broke me was what happened next. I said, obviously, going forward, you can't have any more one-on-one time with her. He paused, thought about it, and said, that's a lot to process. Last week, I could never have imagined this. We had a loving, strong relationship, 7 years together, and I feel it might be over. He's on the couch, and I'm still up past 4 a.m. with my head trying to process. Do you think this can be salvaged? Maybe I'm not thinking clearly, but I'm not sure how we can come back from this if he found it hard to process me setting a very reasonable boundary. God, what the hell is wrong with you? Thank you, Tashana. Thank you for the gift. Appreciate you. Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, see, this is the shit that be killing me. They want to know, and you don't need no goddamn answer for this. Then you already got the answer. You already told them what it is. So why do you need to know? It's over, girl. I don't give a fuck if you've been knowing him for 45 years. It's over. Pack your bags and go. Or maybe he'll be the one to go with her. Regardless how it happened. That don't even matter. At the end of the day, it's over now. Because he did you bad. It's over now. Okay. And you should be glad to tell him, so long, so long. It's been a while. But honey, as they say, hit the road. It's all over now. He wants her. He longs for her. His loins. He dreams about her. He was passionate. He pretty much telling you it's over without telling you it's over. He really admitted it by saying it. First of all, he told you. He wanted you to know. That speaks volumes right there. And you should be glad he told you. You should be glad. Even went through the tears. You can cry about it. It's okay. It's new. You didn't see it coming. But you got to keep it real. You got to be glad that he told. Because a lot of men ain't going to tell. Now, what would y'all do? I would not salvage nothing but tell him to get out. Right. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. and won't you come back no more? What you say? Hit the road, Jack. Shit, fuck that. That pervious story, I wouldn't be surprised if that guy is into necrophilia. Necrophilia. What is that? I never heard of that before. It kind of sound familiar, but I'm not too sure. I ain't gonna sit and pretend like I already know. Hey, Carter. Carter in the building. Carter in the building. Carter. Hey, come on, y'all. Say Carter. Hey, Carter. Come on, y'all. Clap your hands. Say Carter. You're gonna run her ass in the ground. What? No, I want her to tell. Thank you. I'm scared to even know that. First time watching the Women's Relationship Talk, and I'm hooked. Thank you, Rosie. Yeah, we're going to talk about this relationship. Baby, I just got through watching Carter's video before I went live. And that was some shit right there. But it's in true Peach fashion. That's what she do. So that's 2 stories. I'm going to read one more story, and then we're going to go on with the rest of our relationship talk. Get in the chat and type whatever question that you would want to know, if it's some shit you want to know. If you want to come up and tell your story time about your relationship, how you made it out of that shit, how you doing good with it, how your marriage is flourishing and it wasn't shit at first, or it used to be the shit and now, you know what I'm saying, it ain't shit no more. Are you single? Are you happy and you know it? Clap your hands. I don't know. Just come on up here. Matter of fact, let me I got the link in the comment section. I just gotta what do they call that when you pin it? I gotta pin it. Say pin. Yeah, that goddamn that child, baby. So now, who the hell they right man sits there and listen to somebody tell them they stupid and that they don't like them? That's just like this man then told her about him kissing somebody who they already know, and he already went somewhere with her, and now you bring her up months later to tell your wife you got a kiss. That's a lot of nerve. That's pretty much like, fuck you, and I want you to leave me. And this girl sitting in their face telling them that they're stupid and that she don't like them. And yet they go spend money. And like they're in a trance. Oh, we love you. You can never make me like Peach. You can never make me. Let me get the course for $9. My life gonna change. I'm gonna be making big bang. Oh, sis. And they still be calling her sis. And tell my niece and nephews. And she don't like y'all. Okay, but anyway. I'm gonna get back to it. But yeah, it's time for Mr. Man to go. Am I an asshole for not telling my husband about my past, leading to a rather awful wet night? Who cares? Broke up with girlfriend because she brought 2 children that aren't mine into the relationship right before we moved. Huh? That don't make no sense. Right. You say, I wish Charlie would. You say, I'm single and I'm good. Yes, child. It feels so good to be single, like I got 1,000 pounds off my shoulder. I ain't got to see, hear, smell that man no more. Oh, I ain't got to look. Oh, child. Oh, I hope he all right, though. I really do. I want the best for him. I hope he's doing well. I don't know. Maybe I need to check on him. I hate for something being happen to him. I mean, I just need to say, hey, I need to come get some stuff. I left, something just to make sure he all right. I don't want to read that one. If I break up with my girlfriend after finding out she was pregnant with her ex-baby and didn't tell me. What? Hey, MCA. Rosie said dead people. Hey, Janet. I don't have a story, really. I'm a single father with full custody of my little man. Okay. Go ahead. Go, Carter. He's the man now. You know how to see that. I mean, it's happening. And I know a guy who had custody of his only daughter at the time that I was, meeting him, and I started feeling him because of it. I was like impressed, like, wow, you one of them dads and you got your own place. But he had recently lost his job, and he couldn't find his, I guess he couldn't get a job in time to keep the place, so he ended up moving out. So I would help out. I would like, come on, go to the store. I get her a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? But child, he ended up being so mean and nasty later as we got to know each other. He was kind of on the emotional guys. You just never knew when he was going, he'd be cool, then he'd be flipped out. So, but yeah, go ahead, Carter. I prefer not to be single, but real love, unconditional love is hard to find. And I only date older. I can't stand women my age, to be fair. Ooh, y'all see it? You like older women and you 25? What you call older? 35? 30, 35. Please don't tell me older than 35. $25, $35, $40. But now, all serious, all jokes aside, I commend you, for being the father that you should be, as a lot of people don't do that. A lot of mothers ain't doing it, as much as they act like they are. I'm doing it all by myself. Nobody help me. Meanwhile, you get link, food stamps, daycare, grandma house, cousin house. I know I ain't do it by myself. I ain't never said that lie. My grandmama and my daddy and my mom, she didn't help as much, but my daddy and my grandmama, they helped a lot. La limit is 45. I could not judge. I've dated 33, 37, 41. Woo! Man, I'm sorry it didn't work out with you and the mom, but it was like, what was the problem with the mom, if you don't mind me asking? You ain't got to get into the details and like that, but just like, if you was to sum it up real quick in two or three sentences, like, we didn't make it because. How come let me turn on this air. I thought the air was on, y'all. Did y'all turn it off? You turned it off. No, I didn't. Oh, shit. I'm tweaking one. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. He'll be back on in a minute. But Carter, we have relationship talk every Wednesday over here. Fridays we have Red Cup live stream, but we just talk about all kind of ish. We have our little Red Cup, or we take it to the head. And on Mondays we have Motivational Monday in the mornings. And I'm adding some things. I know that's right, Rose. What Rosie say? No kissing someone else while married. It's a no-no for me. Right. Then you're going to come tell me. You're really telling me it's over then. If you came and told me, and then when she said you can't, but you know what killed me too is, why would she tell him, well, you can't be around her one-on-one no more? What? What the hell is wrong with this woman? I wouldn't care who is around after that. After you told me you kissed her, and it would be a problem for you. I mean, he wouldn't have got that far to say, I got to process that part like it's a problem. No, I would have just told him, if you kissed her and it was passion and all that, then he go ahead, do your thing, bro. Y'all go ahead and do what you do. We can still co-parent. We can be cool. Life too short for all that shit. I answer, of all other living species can raise their young, there's no excuse for the human species. Yep. What's that? It's just a cookie. Oh, okay. Oh, I got the air back on, y'all. I feel good. But anyway, what was I at? I'm trying to find one more. Am I the asshole for wearing a tight dress that my boyfriend couldn't handle? You slut. Anyway, let's go on to the next. Am I the asshole for telling my husband if he forces his daughter to go to school with poor hygiene as punishment, I will divorce him? Damn, that's a little bit. Damn. That, I don't know if I can't deal with that. That's on some other shit. What did you call me for? I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. Just text me. I don't answer numbers. I don't know. Who else don't answer numbers they don't know? Because I sure don't answer them. I don't know. Am I the asshole by not wanting another baby because my husband resents my son? These people crazy. Let me see what y'all talking about, because these goddamn things. You said I'm running low on wine, drinking. Lastly, let's be over. Oh, the wine you drinking your last. I just got this bottle. My nephew bought it for me. Thank you, nephew. And Carter said she was focused on parties. I was focused on my son. She wanted to be with multiple men. Okay, hold on. Let me read this. Let's read it together, y'all. She was focused on parties. I was focused on my son. She wanted to be with, hold on. She wanted to be with multiple men. I wanted a family. She was cheating and lying while I cooked, cleaned, did laundry work. Damn. So the tables can turn. Rosie said, good for Carter. She was bringing dudes to my apartment. And when I would tell her to just leave, she would hit me. And I ended up in the hospital with a broken skull. And after that, I left and never went back. Oh, my God, Carter. This man, your CEO earlier today talking about his old lady. You say, Carter, I'm glad you kicked her to the curb. Hell yeah. Y'all done got me through the workday. Laugh all out time to wind it down. Yes, indeed. Oh, Lord, I'm so sorry, Carter. Wow. Yeah, that's insane. And we all know, y'all, we just don't really hear the stories as much. But there's a crazy-ass woman out here. So real. And I think all of us know at least one. They just as worse as the crazy men. They can't have their way. They try to bully the guy to be with them, try to beat up anybody he talked to. It's crazy. It's insane. It's fucking insane. I'm so sorry you went through that, Carter. But a new day, and that's over with. That's good y'all can co-parent, because I remember you said she was over there watching the baby when you was live, remember? It was my fault. I settled for less when I knew my value. I had to take her to court and put her on child support. Wow. So how y'all relationship now? You y'all get along, or y'all just go along to get along, but you really don't like each other like that? Oh, Lord, who is this? It is somebody texting me. Please don't. Man, if you don't stop calling me motherfucker, this stupid ass man. Mom, it's TJ. Who the fuck is TJ? Who they make me? I hope this ain't this guy my daughter used to date. If this him, I'm gonna cuss his ass clean out. I'm gonna mute y'all so y'all don't hear me. If this him, fucking sick. Okay, insanity isn't limited to gender, class, nor ethnicity. Yep, true. I understand though, Carter, because you had a kid with her. You probably took more. Sorry, Carter, you done the right thing. More than if you didn't love her child. Now this motherfucker want to know what's my name. What the fuck do you want? I'm about to block. I ain't got time for this shit. My bad, y'all. You say, I only allow her to see my son here and there due to her violent ways, because when we were together, she would grip my little boy up and shake the crib. So when she's here, I have my dad to pull through. Oh, okay. Damn. Now he trying to call in for relationship talk. I don't know who this is talking about mom, this TJ. I ain't got no son. Then talking about what's your name. What difference does it make what my name is? Get your stupid ass off my line. You say, I'm not gonna have me go through it to learn what I needed from what I wanted. I have a flaw of seeing the best in people, even if they do me wrong. Oh, Carter. Oh, Carter. Oh, Carter. Okay, I blocked that simple motherfucker. Nobody got time for you sick ass bastards. Sick. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just, Rose, you said I have fat fingers. What you mean by that? Why you say you got fat fingers? I got skinny fingers. My hands the same size as my granddaughter's. Okay. So, Carter, you seem to be doing very well now. And like you said, you had to go through some things. We all do. And I really thank you for sharing that story. Thank you for all the content you're doing. Exposing Peach, that video earlier was everything. Did you go live again yet? Or did you go live at all today? I know I seen one video of her live, called a couple of little snippets of her live, downing people as always. But hey, it's nothing new for us. We used to it. We know what she do over here. Okay. Oh, my typing is always off. Okay. I said some people do have to learn the hard way. The elders been staying saying for a reason. MC say, Carter, I feel you. I'm wishing you the best. I don't have any kids yet, but I know it's even harder with them. Yes. Say my typing is always off. Okay, Rosie Rose. And I hope I didn't bring down the chat. I just haven't said it up loud. Oh no, this is what we talking about, relationships over here. Hey, shit, I wish more of them would come talk. No, you ain't brought down nothing. If anything, you got it going. That's why I always start off by reading the Am I the Asshole stories to kind of like set the tone so people know they're not alone and kind of like, I said I was looking for one more story. Am I the asshole for locking the office fridge after someone kept stealing my lunch? Now, that's just dumb shit. Am I the asshole for refusing to give my sister a dream wedding? Nobody care about her wedding. Fuck her wedding and the man she about to marry. Anyway, am I the asshole for not financially helping my mom after finding out a secret she kept from me over 20 years? What was it? Shit. Depends on what the secret was. Am I the asshole for giving my wife a dirty plate to eat off at dinner? Now, they trolling now. These just trolls right here. This is not even real stories. They're doing too much. These are whack ass stories. I don't think I'm gonna find another one. Okay, been saying that for a reason. Carter, no thanks for sharing your feelings, right? You said I share my pain on here. Yes, she shared. Anybody else want to share? I always share. I always tell y'all little stories without even trying. I just be talking and shit. Like I was telling you about the guy who was a single dad. His baby might have been 4 years old at the time, and as we got to know each other, like I said, he had a nasty disposition, kind of, 1 minute cool, next minute kind of emotional and shit go off. I told his ass, because he was single because the daughter his baby girl mom passed away. And I got so mad at him one time. I told him that woman ain't dead. That woman did not pass away. She faked her death to get away from your ass. I'll say some shit for real. Say, read another one. This is good. Okay, I'm going to find a better one because that one shit. Okay, girl, come on in. Nisha in the building. Keep pushing forward. Good evening, Roxy and Chad. I hope your evening is a blessed one. Yes, I hope everybody's day was well. Hope nobody is going through the shit I'm going through. I'm still waiting to hear from my brother's wife to tell us about the funeral, and I ain't heard from him. I'm gonna give her to the tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. I give her to all day tomorrow, and then if I don't hear from her by Friday afternoon, I'll call. Just I don't know. Let me see. I like to read the titles first. Accusing wife of cheating at our workplace. Breaking up with my girlfriend for sleeping naked in the same bed as our gay best friend. No, I don't think so. You say these are questions adults be having. They're not self-sufficient, self-preserving, nor self-governed, need 24/7 monitoring. Right. They got the nerve to be dating and procreating and shit. Sit your ass down. Because the questions they be asking further let you know they shouldn't be screwing. If you got to ask somebody if you should divorce or what you should do, your husband kissed another woman, I don't think you're mature enough to be in a relationship. Say, my girl went to the nightclub and did this, and I ended things because of this. You say, okay, so I had asked this boy that was at the table if he can pass me a shot because he was in the section. That shit was deep, and I couldn't reach over there. I don't know if he thought that was a green light, but he brought me a shot instead and was on me all night. I was with Bree and we was dancing and he came behind me. I had to move. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I mean, how you gonna get mad at somebody for that? I don't know. These got to be some young ass people. I ain't. That shit dumb. What's up, man?
What's going on? Can't Malia come?
Go where?
Jay house. You want to play with Jay?
You gonna be over there?
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
Okay, she can go over there for about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, just texting you. I'll
okay.
Back at 8.
All right.
Yeah, she's gonna have to leave anyway because I'm gonna go get a tattoo for Pop tomorrow at 8 anyway.
Oh, you're doing over there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know, I don't know about Jay. I'm named Holly.
No, I do it name on later.
Oh, later. Oh, who is Jada?
Jada is Janae do it. They kicked me yesterday.
Oh, okay. As long as they in the house, of course.
Yeah, I know we outside. I'll be back.
Okay. You say, hey, lazy one. What? Yeah, 8 o'clock on the dot. Bring your happy ass back. Let me come over there for you.
Yeah, I'll bring her back
on the dot. Okay. I was dating this guy and he was so fine. He was like 3 years older. So growing up, never messed around. But girl, Lazy One say, hi, Rox and chat. How you doing, Lazy One? Again, I'm so sorry for your loss. Okay, I'm missing on some comments. Let me scroll up a little bit because I want to make sure I'm not missing. I hate that when the comments jump up and I'll be missing them. More than if you didn't have another child. Well, I see, I missed that. You say, Rox, were you a sergeant in the army? Left, right. I'm there. I'm just believing being a strict disciplinarian. I'm just overprotective. Because people don't watch your kids like you watch your kids. They don't. I watch people on how they take their eyes off kids and they just be doing all kind of shit. And I don't believe in that. I'm going to be that way till I leave this earth. And I don't gonna apologize for it. I watch people. Hey, goddess of mine, come on in. You said instead of ankle braces, we got cell phone trackers. Yeah, that's true. They sure know where we at. Child boo. I be watching these folks. Their kids be everywhere doing every goddamn thing. They be damn near get hit by cars and no discipline. I don't want mine influenced by that type of behavior because they come back with the funny acting attitudes. When you start letting your kids be around other kids all the time and they reckless or whatever, like in school and different little projects and stuff like that, activities, you gotta be careful who your kids be around and stuff like that. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with them, you know. They like family, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I still don't feel comfortable. Only so long. And part of that's my fault. That's what I like about you. You say scroll up and read the end of my comment. Okay. Okay, here it is. Is this it? We ended up running into each other, and baby, he woke up and pissed in the corner of my room. Hold on. Wait a minute. Now I got to go back to the first comment. I was dating this guy. Hold on. I was dating this guy, and he was so fine. He was like 3 years older, so growing up, never messed around. But girl, we ended up running into each other, and baby, he woke up and pissed. He was sleepwalking. He was probably drunk and sleepwalking or just sleepwalking and thought he was in the bathroom, girl. They period rocks. Yeah. It's the truth, child. These folks, that's how my daughter got pregnant. Letting her go to her friend's house and her mama. I'm thinking her mama go watching. So I don't know if mama left or if she let them leave and she come back pregnant. That baby ended up not making it though. She had a miscarriage. No, I don't play that shit. I don't give a damn how people take it. Nope. Damn, girl. What happened after that? Did you cuss him out? Did he explain? What happened? Rose, that was in for me. How long did it take you to date after that, Tashana? How much longer? Was you out the game for a while after that? That's crazy. I made him get dressed and go home, never stayed the night with me again. Pissy ass. What's wrong with you, man? You grown and you don't know that you... So that's why I never talk to another drunk again. I don't want nobody that smokes cigarettes, that smoke weed, that get high off anything, that overeat. You gotta eat, but you overeat like you just like gluttony. Or if you're an alcoholic, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it, especially if you ain't never seen how they are when they drunk. You know, when you first get with somebody and y'all meet in a setting where you're not drinking and you just normal and you regular and y'all talking and you chopping it up and you working together. And next thing you know, y'all decide to hit the club. I did that with this guy named John. As far as I know, he was cool. He was fun. You know, he wasn't nobody I was thinking about seriously dating, but you know, 2 things was a deal breaker. I'm saying where? Right here? Yeah. You can go right there. Yeah. 2 things was a deal breaker. First, it was this. It was too little. And then the second thing, he got drunk, right? And he was so goofy. He was goofier than me. This is before I had my kids. Oh, that was a long time ago then. You said we have 2 choices, right and wrong. It's confirmed most aren't making the right. Oh, no, I ain't making the right one. And they got the nerve to try to blame somebody for their decision. Well, when I was a kid, my mama this, mama that. And I have to tell him, mama, that I got to do it my way. They'll tell you quick, fast, and hurry. I got to do it my way. I got to learn from my own mistakes. And then when they mistakes cause everybody trauma and drama. I go see y'all. Why do people in a relationship be dirty as they want to be, and then think they still deserve a second chance. Because they ain't working with a full deck and they ass is evil. A variety of reasons. Crazy. Right. It's like in Tony's case, he do so much drinking, he got stinking thinking, and people that drink, I mean, like get drunk, like alcoholic, they don't remember stuff. It is affecting their memory, it's affecting their health. He can't even go too long without a drink. He be shaking and shit. So he'll come in there and he'll forget he asked me a question. He'll forget like he already asked me if I was hungry or did I order the food that he told me to order or did I want something to drink, anything. And he asked me anything. He'll come right back 5 minutes later. And then I'll be like, you already asked me this. Come on now. Wow, I got a lot on my mind. No, you drink too much and it's got your head fucked up. Let's tell the truth. Then he'll get mad because I call him alcoholic. I can't be with nobody like that. You can't keep it real. If I can keep it real about myself and shit, I can't keep it real with you. You're an alcoholic. They don't want to hear it though. Madeline? Oh. You getting the gloves?
Yeah.
All right. Incoherent. Yes. You say CEO because they are narcissists. Yeah, I think Tony is a straight up narcissist. He could never own up. He always would say, like when I found him trying to cheat with the African lady, he would say, well, you know what it is. You call me out my name. You call me a bitch ass nigga. That's because you was a bitch ass nigga. I ain't lying. What a lie. You is a bitch ass nigga. But that was 6 months ago when we got into it at my party. When you tried to step on my neck. And I had to let you know it ain't sweet. Yeah. Trying to use that as an excuse for just acting like everything fine after we discussed it and acting like, oh, we didn't ever have that long conversation and apologize to each other, both our parts in it. Now you want to bring it up because you caught. That's a nasty turn off. Nasty turn off. I could never, ever, ever be with nobody like that. I've been done with that man. Been. You say I couldn't be with an alcoholic. Right. Yes, incoherent I am. You say, and you keep giving them chance after chance just to keep going back and looking stupid in the end, and they're making you look like a fool. Right. Rosa said, I smoke and have drinks, but I don't feel out of control. Right. I could be sociable with it. I can hang out with my friends that do that, but live with something, in a relationship, a marriage? Nope. I don't know what I was thinking about. Because my first husband, he drank and smoked, but he ended up giving up cigarettes and alcohol. Gave it straight up. Then he started back drinking a little bit, but it was like a couple of years later. By that time, we was about done. But somebody that wake up with it, go to sleep with it. Tony can't remember what he wants. Yeah, selective amnesia. You say, Rose, I smoke and sip, but I don't snap out. Right. Y'all more like social. Even if you do it every day, it's contained. It's not like you wake up with it and go to sleep with it. He can't even go to work because if he go to work, that's too many hours away from home from drinking. So that's why he called off so much. That's why he would call off work so much and end up acting like he's sick to stay home for weeks at a time so he can stay home to drink. He can only act normal for so long. But after a couple of weeks or a month or so, it's right back to it. He put on that little tie and that shirt and them slacks. They'll go down there to their job and use that little demure of him being, charismatic, because people wouldn't believe that he that person because he know how to use the right words. And he does have a degree. He has a PhD. He's very intelligent. God damn, get my chip. But that drinking messed him up, for real. And then on top of drinking, if you already ain't got a full day, damn, he searched depth and hard to find an excuse to cheat with that woman. Right. He went 6 months back. You called me a bitch ass nigga. And I was like, what? You lucky you didn't get stumped out. What about me calling you that? You could have got easily stumped that night. Easily. And I would still went back to the house like nothing happened. You say exactly, Tashana, exactly. Oh, I wake and bake in that ain't coffee. I ain't no coffee drinker, but I drink some with some cocoa in it, or I drink that mushroom coffee and put my cocoa in it. So I thought Tony was a social drinker. I thought he drank like me, a beer or two after work, you know, weekends or birthdays. But every day, all day, a whole case a day, that's a whole nother level for me. You say, yes, me too, Tashana. Y'all be getting wet now. Y'all be getting wet. I tried to smoke some weed, but I always feel like I be feeling all nervous and like people talking about me. I just didn't feel normal. I'm looking all around. I smoked some and went across the street to the club. Wrong move. I should have never did that. I felt like everybody in the room was talking about me. So I drink mushroom coffee and tea. They got mushroom tea. You keep giving them chance after chance just to keep coming back looking like a fool, and then you look stupid chance after chance knowing what they're going to do. Can't do that. Shit. And some people say it's hard. Hey, Deanna, come on in, girl. You showed us this text other morning. I was y'all know how I do it. Y'all know how I do it in a heartbeat. But I ain't heard from him. He texting like he, want to know about my brother, and he's so sorry, and he want to talk about how I left him, and I'm an asshole, and he bought the house for me. You ain't even paid for the house, man. The bank still owe the house, man. Don't it take like 30 years to pay off a house usually? You bought it when you was almost 50. So you knew you weren't going to pay for the house. Get your ass out of here. How you doing, girl? Rox, you got to know what kind of green you smoking. Indigo, Southfield, Hemorrhage. Look, I can smoke in the AM, makes me sleepy. Oh, okay. So I don't know nothing about that stuff. Smoking weed relaxes me and I get creative. Wow. That's crazy. It's like the wine and the little alcohol, it does it for me. And I don't even be feeling like I feel different. Unless I do shots, that's the only way I'm going to be really able to tell, like, girl, you know you feeling this. I don't feel it like you don't really do nothing for me. You say, I'll catch the replay just speaking. Okay, Deanna, thank you, girl. Book smart with no life skills is why when the U.S. corporation hauls ass, they aren't want to know what to do. They going to break into their jobs, yeah? And boy, don't let him start talking about his army days. Who all was there on my live about 6-7 months ago, and he got on the live, and we was just chopping it up like we normally do, and he started crying. Started trying to argue with me on the live. Child. I can't do it. Ooh. Yes, Rosie, yes, my mom smoked and painted. Oh, that's that creativity-ness right there. I don't know. Because, like, you're right, Tashana, because I smoked it sometime and I felt like really good. Like, damn, I did it right. I ain't pulled too hard. I ain't take too many pulls. I smoked just enough. I feel good. And then the next time I'll be feeling like a loser, like they're all laughing at me. They're all laughing at me. Is that normal? You said I already told us about him and the text proved it. Honey, I'm gonna think I'm lying. I'm lying about him. Well, I don't think I'm lying, but like his friends I used to talk to, he had some female friends and guy friends, and they be looking at me like I'm making shit up. Like his mama want me to be the bigger person. Just don't say nothing. If you don't get your little ragged ass son out my face, I blocked her ass too. Say MCB, you know what I'm talking about? Rose, you gotta try Korean soju. It's like glass of wine and we mixed. What the hell, girl? We gotta talk. You be on some other stuff. Y'all be coming this way. Let me know y'all coming towards this way. Y'all be in Illinois. Put me on to something different. My daughter passed away. She used to tell me all the time, Mom, you need to just smoke some weed. I'm telling you too hyper. You be doing too much. You be too nervous. You just be worrying too much. You be paranoid. You need to just smoke some weed. And I'd be like, no, just give me some wine. I don't want no weed. You say, you know what I'm talking about. Tashana, yes, ma'am. I smoke a little and go record some music. Record some music? What you do music? Do you do content? Yes, I spoke a little bit. Okay, you said we had it in Vegas. Rocks, you love it. And Big C said, depending on what term he on, it can either be 30 or 15 years. He really trying to talk you into coming back. Ain't enough goddamn talking in the world, baby. He could have a tongue like the Mac. You hear me? He could look like Denzel mixed with Wesley Snipes in 1992. He can have the body of a god. You hear me? He can have the bank account of the richest man in the world. Somebody name the richest man or woman in the world. Somebody get in the comment. He can be all that. He can be gentle soul. He can be smiling. He can smell good all day. House immaculate. It's nothing. You hear what I say? That's nothing he could do to make me come back. Nothing. Anything else I left, you keep it. Throw the shit out, okay? Hey, ladies, one different strains of weed gives you different effects. Oh, is that what it was? I was like, well, how my daughters end up smoking? I ain't never smoked. Who they meet made start them smoking? I always drank. He's like, Tashana, yes, ma'am. I smoke a little course of music. We had it in Vegas. Rocks, you love it. I've been smoking for many years, and it's my medicine. You have to get that one that works for you. Yeah, that might really help me, y'all. You think my doctor or therapist can see if I can get some, so I won't be so damn hyper and anxiety. I got anxiety big time. I would love to try that one, Tashana. Elon Musk. Oh, Elon Musk is the richest man. Well, Tony can be all of that. Oh, you hear me? Shit, he could be a whole 180 from who he is and everything positive with money and everything. He wouldn't even have to care. Like if he be like, you ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to cook, clean. You ain't got to have sex with me. You ain't got to do nothing. Just be here. I love you. I'm rich. I'm kind. I'm loyal. You can tell if I'm lying. And he never lie. And he never dirty. And the room is immaculate. We got maids and butlers. And you know what I'm saying? He's compassionate to people and loving and kind. Don't cuss his mom out no more. You know what I'm saying? Don't have no attitude with me and the kids. I would never. I said I would never, ever go back to be with him. Okay, let me go. You say Rihanna's the richest woman. Okay. Don't need to do tailgate, but it's relaxing. And yes, Ross, I do write, sing, and record. R&B, haven't uploaded anything in years. Also play 2 instruments. Well, go ahead, go MCA in the building. Yeah, okay. Damn. I'm just finding out all kind of stuff about y'all today. I would love to see it and hear it. Who's waking up every day making decisions to ruin your life? Right. Not me. He trying to talk Rocks out of goodies. Rocks said he can't even get it up. That's the last thing. He's delusional. Like, shit. Somebody taking some pills. If you got to take pills, I don't want you. If you got to take a pill to get it to work, I don't want you. I don't care how old I get. If I ever wanted to do something and this man had to take a pill and let me know about it, I don't want you. Nope. Get somebody else to do it. To do that. It's an absolute no. Rocks, stupid spell check. So many stories are funny. I think it's the way you tell them. Child. And he can never get it right. Like me start crying. He started talking about the army and what happened. Then he got on. And you did. I ain't lying. He had that one leg up and beer in his hand. I had to end the line. I had to get on. What the fuck? How we get on me? We just chopped it up on the Friday night Red Cup Live like we always do. We had just did a couple of videos together. So I said, okay, come on and be on the Red Cup Live. You know, it'd be fun. Why I say that? He want to talk about me. Because you said you sorry and you made a mistake by trying to cheat. It's more deeper than that. I wouldn't even worry about that because the girl I talked to, I said, did y'all do anything? She said, we tried, it didn't work. It didn't work. It wouldn't get hot. It wouldn't get hot. I said, you ain't lying because it don't work. I know you ain't lying. I know you ain't lying. He's a paymaster. He's like Peach. So anybody, y'all go ahead and contact him on Facebook. Anybody looking for a paymaster? Anybody looking for a paymaster? If you want to deal with all the other shit, he'll give it to you for a little bit because he ain't gonna have that much shit. He gonna have to move up out that house. I told him to go to a seniors building. Don't worry about paying them bills. Go apply. He's 55 now. Go apply for the seniors building or assisted living. He said, I'm serious, y'all. Not get it up. It don't work. It don't work. It ain't. And he knew it didn't work when we got back together. He knew it. He tried to make it seem like he was still normal, and he just, older, more mature guy, wisdom, and kicking the bobos, catching up. He didn't have time to say, oh, yeah, and by the way, I do suffer from, you know what I'm saying? He never said nothing. He gonna try to make it seem like it was me because I wasn't doing this to it, and I wasn't touching it this way, and I didn't blow on it that way, and I didn't pray over it this way, and I didn't flip it up that way. I said, child, let me tell you something. Before I even knew, I said one thing. I don't know everything. I know a little bit about a lot of things. And one thing I know a lot about is DICK, okay? Because I just left a marriage for 7 years. That's why, not because I was out here. I was just married. He had like I've been out the game 5-10 years, and here we gonna come along and sweep me off my feet. And I've been out of man so long, I just forgot what to do. No, honey. And his thing worked all the time. I didn't have to do nothing to it. When I touched it, it was already fine. When I walked past, it was already fine. When I lay down, it was already fine. So don't come telling me that about that like it's me. You should have told me that you suffering from something or you don't know what it is, but you know it's something. I need you to do this shit. You just ass out because I'm not going to do it. See how compulsive liars operate? Yeah. On the African lady, right. She said, yeah, the African lady. She told me. Like it didn't hard, it get hard. It didn't go hard. And then he gonna nerve to call and tell her husband later on down the line about him and her. And she called me and said, could you please get Tony? He called my husband. He called my husband on me. He told my husband about this. Is he there? I said, I think he in the basement. I take my happy ass in the basement. I'm on the phone with her. I'm like, Tony, don't tell me you didn't call this woman husband. Like, what are you talking about? I said, Joy, she on the phone right now. She on the speakerphone. You didn't call that woman husband trying to get her ass beat. I know you lying, Tony. I know you ain't called that woman husband. You petty as hell. He lying. I ain't did nothing. I know they better get out of my face. They better get out of my You ain't got fly, Craig. I don't give a shit. I thought it was funny. They beat your ass. Don't come on, because I ain't finna help you fight, baby. He said, I could tell he trying hard to get to change your mind and give him one more shot. Rock said, nope, I can't do it no more. Hell no, I ain't did it since 2019, 2020. Well, I'm gonna wait to 2025 after watching all that filth and dirty ass tubs and boo-boo on the seat. Shit and flies and all kind of big cans everywhere. It look like the damn junkyard. You know how people used to take all them pop cans and they put them in the hefty bags, and all the homeless people with the little push car, and that's what it looked like down there. That's what it looked like. So I have been freed, and I refuse to go back that way. Thank you, Father. Shit. You say what? He giving up 40 bands a month. Shit, bro. I'll send somebody in my place and give her 10. Woo! I'll send somebody, baby. Shit. We can make a deal. Like, girl, you ain't got to do nothing. Shit. And now that the knee messed up, you can't even get in the tub right. So you smelling from weeks and weeks ago. You just got all kind of dirt and tart and fart and fucking boo, 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 boo. Oh, he needs a nurse. I ain't signed up for that. My mom was the last person I was a nurse for. I would not think I wouldn't do it. I can't do it. I'll pay for it if I could. And he had to go to the nursing home. You couldn't take care of his own self. You can't wipe his ass and all that. I would pay for it. I would make sure he got the best care if I had that money. Or I'll sign up. I'll sign him up to whatever he qualified for as a veteran, because he is a veteran. But I am not wiping his ass. Free as a bird. He said, convincing you it has made many a woman turn cartwheels. Right. Free as a bird from that, okay? I wish you lived in me because you get my mood up. Girl, I'm so happy I could do that, child. We all need it because okay, as quick as I'm laughing over here, when I get off here and I'll be alone and I'll be wanting to cry, thinking about my brother, thinking about my brothers, thinking about they still ain't got the apartment ready, but I'm moving in Friday. They say it's gonna be done. He started telling me all these stories about the people he hired. They were some meth heads. This is what the maintenance man telling me. They were some meth heads, and he leaving them while he go fix on another apartment, and he come back and they ain't did shit. So he in there trying to do it. Now, them bedrooms, they got the wood flooring down. They did them bedrooms. So it's just the front room and the rest of the kitchen and the bathrooms. That's it. So they should be able to do that because they was working late last night. Child, boo. Say, Lord Rocks. And see, I'm talking about some 40 bands. Hell, 40 rubber bands. That's all his ass got. 40 bands. I don't even think he got no insurance. I think if he passed away, would the veterans take care of him? Would they bury him or something since he like getting disability benefits from them? I don't even know how that go. I don't trust his ass. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. What is this? Oh, I thought I had me some money come. They send them doggone notifications. Malachi. Oh, okay. I see him. I see him. Cheers, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button, y'all. Share the live. I'm going to get up out of here in like 5-10 minutes and go on somebody else's live. I'm quite sure either Yo-Yo or Real Life Simulation, Von Tree. It's a lot of us doing this 2-hour thing. I was live more than 2 hours a day. Yay. You say, if he a vet, he gets payments. If you are still married when he passed, you get his benefits. Oh, yeah. I think he get like, he said he get like $500 something a month. Tony lied so much his breath stank. He probably get like 1,000 if he told me 5 something, because I would never tell him what I get. I would never tell him much I get. I'll be winning when I go play the slot sometime. He be like, how you did? He been gave me money and I win. And I been won 1,500, 800. I'll be like, oh, I broke even. Or I'll be like, I won 300. I'm gonna give you 50. I'm gonna give you 75. I lie. I ain't gonna tell him shit. But you go drink it up or give it to another female. Y'all know he like to send those Zelles and he love to send PayPals. He loved about women. They look bus passes and coats for the winter. Everyone gets laid to rest one way or another, even those not claimed. Yep. Potter's Field, the state, they gonna take their organs anyway. Nobody don't claim. They gonna have a field day with that body. You say, what you drink? I got the Modelo and the Yellowtail. The Yellowtail smooth red blend. Let me see how much alcohol in this. This is 13.5%. 13.5%. I am so proud of this wine because I like my wine to have 12.5, 13 and up. I don't want no 7%. I don't want no 11%. I don't want no 8%. I want it to be 13%, but I'll take 12.5. This is Yellowtail Smooth and Red. I drink Cabernet. I drink Pinot Grigio, white and the red. I drink Merlot. Yeah, I drink, what's that wine? Apothic. Yep. That's a little more expensive, but sometimes you got to treat yourself. You say, hey, Fit, Roxy, if he getting like 5 bands a month in benefits, I will stay married to him so that way I can get rewarded for my time. We'll hold off on divorce. I ain't finna go do no leg work for no damn divorce. I did that for the first one. I ain't finna go. Separation works for me. I ain't shit, because I ain't finna marry nobody or none of that shit. That's the only reason why I divorced the first one, because I was moving forward with him like a goofy. You know what I'm saying? But if not, we would have stayed married. That would have been his excuse for not being there to marry the next person that he got with until he know he really wanted to, you know. Then he would have probably came and said, you know what, me and my girl, we're trying to get married, so I want us to go on and do that, you know, blah, blah, blah. And because he knew I was divorcing him, he ain't fight me on it. You know what I'm saying? We planned it together. We ain't pay for shit. I did that waiver thing where you tell the judge that you can't afford it. And now you don't know what that person is. That's what I did. Shit, I was divorced in 90 days, 6 months, something like that. You say my ex-husband, my kid's father, is a journeyman bricklayer. He retires in 6 years, and guess who gets half of that pension? Yay, Lord have mercy. Congratulations. Hey, brown skin girl stays on my mind, baby. Brown skin girl stays on my mind, baby. Y'all know that song? That's one of them island songs. My yellow tub greet you was 13%. That's right. You in there. We don't play no games when it comes to the wine, baby. Not at all. Not at all. So I'm going to say the rest for Friday. It's going to last me to Friday because I ain't hardly drink none. It's right here. I just take it to the head and put the rest up. Malachi, he really think he's some goddamn Muhammad Ali or somebody hitting on that damn bed, swinging like a toddler. He is straight up swinging on that bag like a toddler. Bless his heart. We're going to put him in some classes. I'm going to put him in driving school. He's going to get his GED. He's going to go and do, he said he don't want to do no football because everybody think he's so, because he's big, he supposed to do football. He don't need to knock no screws loose. Okay? His ass don't need it. No, leave him alone. He don't want to do it, leave him alone. Shit. Having concussions and shit. I ain't got time for that. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come up here for peace and quiet and so the kids can thrive and shit like that. But I didn't come down here to get active with nobody. I'm not trying to be at nobody's house every weekend, every day. I'm not trying to have them in nobody's face and house every day. No, we're going to do activities. I want to go out and do things. And those people can come if they want to, if they cool enough, if we know, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't bring them all the way out here to come pay fucking rent when I wasn't paying it out there. I'm going to pay $1,000 a month to come out here and invite people in my life and start trying to accommodate what they want. Can y'all come? You and the kids, and okay, they come visit my mama. I ain't see my nieces and nephews or the daddy coming. I didn't do that. Y'all got to pay my fucking $1,000 a month rent every month for me to start accommodating folks. I left for peace of mind. I ain't come down here to fucking change my life around and start doing some other shit. Y'all feel what I'm trying to say? They think because I'm down here, that means that, oh, now we can see them. No, the fuck you can't. Just like you didn't see them for 2021 or 2016 when the last time you seen them. You ain't called. You don't send them shit. You mad at me, so you stop talking to them. You say you're going to be a good dad, but you don't. But now that we back closer, you think I'm going to accommodate you? Hell no. Hell no. Say Rocks, is he living now raw or he clean now? Who, Tony? Hell, Tony ain't clean. Tony refused to go to AA. He is not finna do it. He was not finna stop drinking ever. He'll like, this is what he'll do. He'll be drinking, and he'll be drinking, you know, and you watch him, you hear the beer cans popping, you know, every day, 30, 60 days in a row, 5 years. And then one day he'll come in and you hear him throwing up, right? You'll hear him throwing up. You'll hear him in there, boo-boo just splattering all over. And then he'll come out maybe the next day or two and be like, oh, yeah, that was rough, boy. Oh, I feel so much better, boy. Yeah, I know you heard that. And I'll be like, yeah, it was all that drink. No, I think it was that burger. No, it's the drinking, man. The burger probably played a part, of course, our diets, you know? But he act like no matter what is wrong with him, if his head, his back, his ass, his knees, it ain't nothing to do with the drinking making it worse. Child. I'll be like, you know what? Your ass is too delusional for me. Too delusional for me. But I'm going to get on up out of here, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the live. And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow because, you know, we got to go live 2 hours every day for 30 days. Now, I should be on time. I should be on point with all my hours because Sunday is when it started, but that's the day my brother passed. So I only did 18 minutes. So I'm making up to catch up with that. You know what I'm saying? And I'll keep y'all posted on what I find out or whatever like that. when it comes to my brother. But at the end of the day, he was being hard-headed and didn't want to get himself checked out. He didn't want to take the medicine. He didn't want to take the colon test. He didn't want to do none of the things he's supposed to do in order to see what was wrong with him. So by the time he went in that as an emergency case, they couldn't help him. It was just too late. It was just too late. So it's heartbreaking, but it is what it is. So that's why I made the post saying for everybody to make sure if you feel like something ain't right and something going wrong and it's not your normal routine of feeling and this hurt and your back hurt and ain't nothing changed, no matter what you're taking, go to the doctor, y'all. Go to the doctor. I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow. What you say? I have to sit down with him and try to have a conversation what you don't like and what you're not going to tolerate, because sometimes you got to talk to people like they are 2-year-old. Everybody have a great evening. On that note, I'm going to answer you and then I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. That's for people who give a fuck about their marriages and their relationships. I don't give a fuck about him like that. I care about his well-being as a human being because I don't want to see nobody ass out, especially somebody who has been good to me, even though they straight from the pits of hell. You know what I'm saying? The devil do good shit for people, but do they make him a good person? No. He gives out fake blessings. Am I right? So that's how I look at Tony. You know what I'm saying? But I won't let that stop me from sending him $20, $40, or whatever I got, or I bound some food. I will. But I can't be around him. All right, MCA. I see you in them streets. Oh, Tui, right. He's so crazy. That's only if I care. If I was like trying to say, like, y'all help me. Let me put this last plea out before I end this live. Y'all pray for me. I want my husband to get right. I just want him to be with me and not cheat on me. I don't give a fuck about what that man do. He can cheat in my face. I'll video him and the girl. I will watch it and drink wine and laugh at it. We can all watch together. All y'all with me and him and her. I don't care. I have no feelings like that at all for him or nobody. I don't want to be with no man. I don't care nobody from my past or somebody from the future. Somebody I can meet tomorrow and they can be the one Jesus stepped down off the throne and say, Roxanne, I am Jesus the Christ, Yahweh. And I'm telling you, this is the man for you. And I'm be like, Yahweh, it's okay. I'm good. Thank you, though. And I'm out, y'all. Love y'all.